2, 3, yeah.
Boss in the streets, I'm a boss with the sauce. I'm a boss and a beast, I'm a boss till I fall. I'm a boss on the beat, I'm a boss, spit it raw. I'm a boss, keep it G, and I walk in the talk. Boss in the streets, I'm a boss with the sauce. I'm a boss and a beast, I'm a boss till I fall. I'm a boss on the beat, I'm a boss, spit it raw. I'm a boss, keep it G, and I walk in the talk. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Sauce, I'm a boss. I'm a boss.
Let me see you turn it louder. Let me see you turn it up louder. Let me see you turn it louder.
All right, I'm back. I'm gonna do a little bit more editing tonight. Kind of a late night session here, which is my usual at 10:30 almost in Eastern Time Zone. So just a kind of a recap of where we are with Maddy and Dylan's video here. Earlier today, we got all the music in place. I generally use 3 songs, and all of the like narrative dialogue and key moments in place of like where we're gonna sync that to the music and where things are happening in each part of the video. So now we're at the point where we're just going to essentially just throw some B-roll clips in, that makes sense. And it's kind of like that's kind of the second to final process or part of the process. After that, we got to color grade and color correct, or color correct first, and then color grade, and clean up any, or just polish a couple things, make sure everything's good to go, do a couple effects at the end, and basically after that we're good, we're done, we're ready to deliver. So I'm hoping between tonight, maybe a little bit tomorrow, and Friday, maybe we'll have a finished highlight video. If not, then it'll have to be probably Sunday or Monday. So, the beginning of this song here, we're gonna want to do a like kind of a hero shot, and I run the gimbal camera most of the day, so we're probably gonna find something on that camera just because that's where it's my main camera. It's what I'm shooting on. Man, we had some like awesome lighting for this wedding, so I'm pretty excited to see how this all comes together. So let me throw up my sequence here so you can see. And let me make sure the chat is working. We're good there. Good on TikTok. We're doing TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So quite a few streaming platforms kind of happening at the same time here. All right, cool. If something seems out of sort, like audio levels or anything like that, just let me know. I can fix and do that as we kind of go along. All right, so I initially like to start every edit with with a few shots of the couple. That kind of establishes like who the video is about. I usually don't start with like a boring like drone shot. What's the name of the font that I use for the titles? I actually cannot remember. It's in my After Effects. Here, we can figure that out right now. It's like I have it like kind of pre-saved, so I just copy and paste everyone's name in there. I know it's one that I had to download. Here, this is a different wedding. Should still be able to. You're probably seeing like little sections of the screen, but the font is called Spin Wearer Weerod. I don't know. Here, I'll type it for you in the chat. Spin Weerod bold. Hopefully that worked and you can see that. All right. I'm going to close After Effects because we're not going to use that for a while. But thanks for the question. I hope I helped. Nice veil shot there. Let me see. What did I use for the teaser opening is... Oh, it's the group shot. Yeah, it's the group shot. In the sneak peek, what did I use? Cool little twisty gimbal shot there. All right. We can find something that we haven't used yet. I think sometimes you got to keep the opening fresh, keep it different. Let's hear the beginning of the song that I chose first. Yeah, it's definitely like, it's a vibe. Everyone says that to describe like their music choice, I'm sure. I'm just kind of like, excuse me. I call this like actively culling since I don't really cull stuff, but I scrub through footage pretty quickly here. I'm kind of liking this shot here, and then a look back. So let's get that in place. And just, even if it's not something that I'm going to end up using, like I might change this later, I just like to get something in the timeline so we're making some progress. And like again, we can always come back to it. I feel like this needs a slow motion. Just be careful not to overdo your slow motion clips. Mara, you found me on your or the For You page. That's cool. On TikTok. I'm glad that seems to be working. How come your YouTube is not live? My YouTube isn't live? Oh no. It should be. It's not live though, huh? Stand by. Do we have to check? Let me check on my other monitor here. You know, there's going to be some like growing pains with the streaming, just especially because I'm using Streamlabs. Oh, I see what it's doing. I am live on YouTube, but it's not the scheduled live that I created. It created a whole new session. So I think if you go back to my channel and hit live or something, it'll say that I'm live, and you just have to click the new link. I don't know why I did that. I believe maybe I missed something when I was clicking through, so I apologize. All right. Go back to TikTok here. You copied the links every TikTok. Yeah, thanks. Maybe one. Oh, it says it. Oh, you have 3 comments. 2. No. Is it telling me that you sent me coins? Was that what that is? I don't know. TikTok's for the kids. I don't know. All right. I like that beat drop there, and then she did like a cool look back at the camera here. I think that'll look cool slow motion. The only thing is, will this work? I think it'll work because I'll be able to like rotoscope him out. And again, don't mind the color grade. I need to change the exposure a little bit on this, but we'll do that. We'll do that after. Oh, you found it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Jesus. I'm not sure why it did that. It was very much likely a mistake that I made. Okay. I am liking the vibe so far. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about that. I'm going to just shift the clip up a little bit, like to the left. We'll cut the next cut will be on that snare hit there. What else do I have on this? Oh, it's even closer. I'm like, thank you. Thanks for looking back at me. I appreciate it. Awesome job looking. Maddie, you killed it. Killing it. Killing it.
Madeline and Dylan.
Is that too much? Is that... I don't know.
Madeline and Dylan.
The only thing I can think is... Can't really see Dylan's face, but maybe the next shot. We're still under the 10-second mark. This shot's pretty sick too.
Now look at each.
Look at each other. This is me like actively trying not to get ticks, which probably I didn't really have to worry about because it was October. There's probably no ticks. Do I have a second angle of that shot? Good call. Let's check what Jake was filming at that moment. He would be C camera. Jake has a lot of good groom prep. A lot of this is going to look cool. Let's see. We got a... No, not this. Was he on a gimbal? I forget. He was... Oh, that's a good shot too. Maybe... I think Jake was using a gimbal on this. He was not handheld like he normally does. Man, we have a lot of really good shots. Like this freaking lighting, like even in log, this looks awesome. And Maddy killed it. Like the phrase is, she understood the assignment. Oh, we got another cool like field weeds shot. Okay, so is this my... I think this is the walking shot. So his angle is like really off to the side. So I don't know if that... Maybe. Let's try it. It's not going to hurt to try. I guess I already used it for the teaser since...
Madeline.
No, I don't like it. But I also don't think I like the other one now that I see it. What if we did... He had another shot that looked pretty cool of them, like, closer up. Close up. Like, this shot here. That looked pretty good. Yeah, like this... I feel like this might be the one. Although this... We're gonna have to slow it down. Yeah, it needs to be slowed down just specifically for these types of shots. You could say she ate and left no crumbs. I could say that. I should start saying that more.
Madeline and Dylan.
I like when she did the thing where she kind of like did the saw, like, you know, not quite closed her mouth.
Madeline and Dylan.
See, like, straight up knew exactly what to do. And honestly, this other close-up shot works. I'll just throw it in a little bit later, since we're just doing like B-roll. Maybe a slightly different camera angle now. Where are we at? It's another walking. We could do without every walking shot. Where else did we have some footage? Oh, here we go. Here's like basically right next to the venue. So I think a location change is going to be nice. Get that glare going. I think it also needs to be slowed down, even though I'm like, don't overuse slow motion. But I think it fits right for this song.
Madeline and Dylan. Today is...
I'm just gonna... There we go. Shift it.
Madeline and Dylan. Today is a celebration of...
Yep. It's working so far. No. Speed ramps. Nah, sometimes speed ramps are okay. I'm not like a huge speed ramp fan. It's mainly because I change so quickly the shots. Sometimes I don't have enough to do a speed ramp. I think a speed ramp will probably make sense if there's like no movement. Maybe how about like a quick under the flower arch shot too? Ooh. Michael Will with the camera flash. I'm not sure I like that. Let's hold on to it. Oh, here we go. I forgot about this stuff. See, this is like the problem of active culling. Ooh, I kind of like this. There we go. Nice Dylan shot going right there. Do some slow motion again.
Today is a celebration of love, commitment.
I feel like just that little bit will be good.
Commitment and the lifelong bond you.
I feel like this might be an appropriate use of this close-up shot here. That shot specifically you think would work, huh? You're talking about this shot here?
Madeline and
Please confirm quickly without the latency. I feel like I'm getting some viewers on TikTok. All right. How's the TikTok stream look?
Madeline and Dylan. Today is a celebration.
Yes, with a little zoom in. Okay, here. For you, Mara, I'll try it. Why? Oh, what am I doing wrong here? Should give me the heck. See this? Oh, here. Duh. Right click. Clearly, you see how often I do speed ramps. Should I do the speed ramp on the beat? You said start. What are you saying here? Start fast, then go slow. Okay, so this got to be. Like when you say fast, you mean like normal speed? Like 100%? And then slow to 40% because that's what I shot, 60 frames. What the hell? Why didn't am I missing it?
Madeline.
That looks weird. What the hell happened? That's not right. It's not right. It's not accurate. Oh, I know. Should I? Let me just make it 100% first. This might be like an Adobe Premiere glitch.
Madeline and Dylan.
It's not as horrible as I thought, but.
Madeline and Dylan.
And you said a little subtle zoom. Like a 109%.
Madeline.
No, is that not subtle? Is that subtle enough? 300%. My face is covered with you chatting. Why? Why is it doing that? You mean on your screen, or is it like literally something I'm screen sharing that looks wrong? Put respect on that speed ramp. How it is, I think looks cool. All right, I'll leave it for you, since you kindly suggested it. But to answer my question, are you saying that your face, my face, is covered with the chat? But that's probably just a TikTok like how it looks on TikTok, not me, not with like my screen recording settings, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. Would you rather see my face, or would you rather see? I can rearrange the windows. It's just TikTok. Okay, thank you. Yeah, TikTok. Psh. Would it make more sense if I drag my face up a little bit? But then, like, you can't. I mean, this probably looks like nothing. Who cares about that? You probably want to see what I'm actually editing. Well, let's go with this and see what it looks like.
Madeline and Dylan.
All right, here's your speed ramp, Mara. You want a little bit more? We'll give it a little bit more. How about, I'm not going to 300, but maybe 131. What's this look like? I think that's subtle enough. I like the subtlety.
Madeline and Dylan.
No, should I shift this over a bit? Let's see here.
Madeline and Dylan.
All right, I don't hate it. You're really loving that. All right. We'll leave it. I'll be a assistant when I do the credits at the end. I'll put, filmed, edited by JT, and assistant edited by Mara. M20 Media represent. I want to see more of what I'm doing here. Okay.
Love, commitment, and the lifelong bond you are about to enter. It is also a celebration of the...
Okay, maybe... I'm almost feeling like a little bit of... Maybe some detail shots. I don't normally throw the detail shots in, like, this early in the game, but I'm feeling that the tunes are kind of inspired by it. What else do we have here? There's some flower shots. I think Jake maybe got more detail shots. No, he got more ceremony stuff. I don't know. He got the sign too. I don't mind the sign. It's kind of cool. Detail shots I usually always slow down just because it takes the shake out and you kind of want to see what's going on.
It is also a celebration of the...
Let me go back to the one that I had. I had like a little bit more of the flowers. There's those bees.
It is also a celebration of the 8-year celebration of the...
I wonder if Jake had any kind of wide shots. I think I want to leave some of these ceremony establishing shots. Look, you could totally tell that he's now, like, this is towards the end of the year where he's been shooting with me a bunch. So he's like he's doing all my like fake jib shots on the gimbal. Like, that's a shot I would do like 100%. Like, you tilt the gimbal as you move backwards and lift it up. I might be able to... Some of these shots could look interesting with the flowers around her. And then I think I have like a straight on shot. He got like the side secondary angle. I'm just checking the chat to see what's up, making sure I got everything. What's up, chat? Is that what you're supposed to say? What's up, chat? Is everyone editing, or is it just me? Probably just me. I can literally go until like 3. We don't have to do, we're not doing that tonight, but can go forever. Where's this flower shot that I know I got? Oh, I know. I got it on my Dcam. This is the one with my Helios lens. it looks super super cool. Like it has like a bokeh. I think that's like the actual pronunciation. It kind of does like a circular blur around things. Like you can kind of tell on this because if you look at the how much can you see of my screen? Not much of that. Hold on, let me fix that for you, TikTok. Yeah, like this shot, like if you could notice, like the blur in the background's kind of like rotational. It's kind of circular. So when you center frame something, it looks really, really cool. Let me put this back there. Okay. I feel like this layout's a little bit better. Where we at? D camera. Oh yeah, had her walking up. That's cool. That's cool. Where is the? Did I not do the flower shot? Oh, here it is. Nope. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, my dumb voice. We'll go with some serious shots here.
To enter. It is also a celebration of the 8 years of amazing memories.
I'm thinking this one, the shot beforehand, I think needs to be slow motion. It's kind of shaky.
Of the 8 years of amazing memories. The two.
It's working. Maybe some hand holding here. That's kind of cute. Them putting their hands together.
Memories. The two.
Cut right there, and then cut to. Nope. A little. Actually, I kind of like this one better. Yeah, like right here. But I feel like it probably needs to be slowed down.
Amazing memories the two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware.
Feel like this.
Amazing memories the two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware. Shared.
I think I need like a one more transitional shot between this and this. There's a clip I got for the Monaco wedding that I used the gimbal in Monaco to do the jibbed look. Yeah, which actually caused it caused your monopod to break? I'm sorry, dude. Send me the bill. No, I'm just joking. Don't do that. What do we have here? I'm glad we got some like nice B-roll of her and her bridesmaids. Man, the lens flares that we have, they're like pretty fire. This will be like lens flare city, I think. See, that's what happened. This is a little too much, but I think it'll still be okay. When that Helios lens catches light like insane when you have it wide open. But it's a look, you know. It's okay.
Amazing memories the two of you.
Yeah, Mystic, I'm still going. I took a break for like 2 hours or an hour and a half though.
Amazing memories the two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware when you were just 18 years old. Speaking.
Okay, so we're gonna show a couple more B-roll clips and then cut to the ceremony because we need to like establish like who's talking here. The only catch is I think this is like early enough in the ceremony. Yeah, you can't really see his face. That sucks because this freaking flower arch thing is, it looks amazing, but I couldn't get an angle that made sense. This is probably the best angle that I have. It is what it is. You can only control so much, like on a wedding day. And it's like, you know, as a videographer, it's your job to try to like mitigate the things that would prevent you from doing a shit job the best you can, and then, you know, that's it. Mario, your phone died while walking your dog. You're watching while walking your dog. That's nice. Also, keep your phone charged. What are you doing? Mine's on a charger right now. Mine's on a charger all the time. Where should we be? Where should we go here? We had 3 or 4 locations, but it all looks the same because it was all shot basically within like a 40-minute window, and the light essentially looked the same the whole time. So I'm like hesitant to. I mean, I guess we got to do what we got to do. These trees are looking pretty decent here. I did like even my 24 to 70 lens is still doing it's catching the light like crazy.
Met at the University of Delaware when you were just 18 years.
Should we follow the beats on that? The doom doom.
You were just 8.
I feel like we should. So I just gotta replace this clip here with a. What did Jake get on this? So I tell most of my seconds, I'm like, yo, oh, here I am. You can see me working the gimbal there. I had my A7S III with the Helios lens strapped around me. Man, I'm a giant. Look at that. Look at this perspective is fucked up. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Just kick me off of TikTok with all swearing. Okay, just like look at this for a second. It's because, first of all, I'm closer to the camera, to Jake's camera. And then there's this tree here, and then they're further away, so that it's like forced perspective where I straight up look like a giant, and they are miniature people. I gotta take a freeze frame of this. This is freaking hilarious. Save. Throw that in my downloads folder. Please post this as a BTS clip. Oh man, I gotta catch up on chat. It's 90 degrees outside. I think I went outside like for a second earlier today to pick up my Chipotle. Good call on that. Thank you. Yeah, the lighting in this is insane. Yeah, my sinuses are getting all jacked up too. It's mainly the temperature changes, but this clip is hilarious. All right, we'll get that out of there. I'm a ROG dog. Okay, Diesel the dog. Thanks for making that statement. Appreciate it. And dogs are super into video editing. Which monopod was it, Alex? Well, you'll work for food. Oh man. All right, I'll remember that. Does it have to be good food? What if I just pack you like a peanut butter and jelly? You'll give me 11 subscribers. Diesel the dog. Thank you. What do I have to do in return for that? I don't want to accept until I know what the stipulations are.
Speaking of memories, Delaware when you were just 18 years old.
Okay. I feel like what am I doing here? We need the walking shot, which is literally this one. Even this looks the forced perspective on this is weird too, because this tree right here, it's so small. I can't unsee it. But maybe see now it looks normal because there's no the tree in the foreground isn't there. Dude, that is hilarious. I'm cracking up about that.
In Delaware, when you were just 18 years old. When you were just 18 years old.
I feel like the gimbal movement's a little too much, so I gotta slow it down.
In Delaware, when you were just 18 years old.
What did he get after this? Anything? That might be somewhat usable there. Throw that over there for a second. That'd be hilarious. I probably do. They'd probably laugh at it. If you recall, Maddie, the bride, was literally watching me edit this for the last, like, 4 hours. She was like, leave the golf cart in the background. Dylan loves golfing. For the first look. I filmed her on the golf cart, too. This was, that was before the first look, so she's like, all, she was nervous. The face of nervousness right there. Okay. Maybe we should go to this field shot. Ah, see, I don't want... This is a good shot. I don't want to, like... I gotta, like... That has to, like, stay up on the screen a little longer. Nothing. Get ready. All right. Cobra Strike 3. Oh, really? And it broke because you tried to do a jib shot with it. Crustables. Oh, I am getting subscribers. Diesel the dog is just subscribed with all 11 of his accounts, I'm sure. It's because they own 11 accounts. The back. The bride is watching. No, I want to go live and edit. Yeah, if your iPad can handle it, Mystic here edits on an iPad. All of her videos, amazing, great job. Let me see. My Diesel the dog subscribed. There's too many. I need this monitor thing. I cannot wait till I get the bigger monitor installed. Trying to see what's going on. Oh, the foot pedal lock kept your foot locked. How much was that Cobra Strike monopod? You might be, I don't know, Mystic, you might be able to do it. Try it. I mean, you could stream from your iPhone or whatever.
You were just 18 years old.
I gotta cut, we gotta cut to the beat. Should it just go straight to this? Is this too much? What does this look like?
Via Delaware, when you were just 18 years old.
It'll kind of work, I think.
18 years old.
Shift just a little bit.
Delaware, when you were just 18 years old. Speaking of memories.
Should I have to do the double hit again.
Speaking of memories.
But we can cut to something else now, at least. Let's go with like a close-up shot, maybe. $269, yeah. Oh, I just got a notification and I don't know what it was. Maybe it'll pop up in a second. Maybe it was just the chat. I should probably turn the notifications up a little bit. I'm learning that they are a little too quiet. Okay. I feel like chat box, maybe just a little bit, or maybe nothing. I don't know. You guys let me know if it's annoying when you start to hear the alerts and stuff. Might not be worth having. DJ Digital Dave, what's up, man? How are you? He probably joined and was like, no, I'm not watching this. I'm a DJ. I just gotta mix music. I'm not doing this. Oh, it's giving me a note. Okay, guys. It says encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. You actually do not have to do that. It's fine. Look at my sub account. My sub count. It just says you subscribed, man. Diesel the dog has subscribed. Oh, it did. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm up over 600 now. I appreciate it. I don't know why it only notified me of one. Maybe your single account counts as 11, right? That's probably what it is. You're just that. You're that. Your account weighs that much. Diesel the dog. I'm gonna check out your account. What do you got in there? You got dog. Oh, I don't know what I expected. Dogs. This is my dog's channel. It's all about dog. Okay. Yeah, that's a dog. This is a dog running this account right now. This is a dog just chilling, hanging out. This is kind of cute, though. I'm gonna be honest. It's a cute dog. Should we check out Diesel the dog on stream here? I gotta mute the audio though. Whoa. Look at this dog just chilling. Chilling at the cafe. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. Son of a bee. I gotta work this. Hold on. We'll fix it. Don't worry. We'll get some dog stuff in here. We gotta do right by Diesel the dog here. I mean, I don't know what it is about sleeping dogs, man. They're just cute. They're just chilling. And a spider. Yeah, that's fine. All right, thanks, Diesel. Appreciate it. I know. I'm a cat. I'm a cat friend. I like cats. But dogs are all right. As long as they're not like trying to jump on me and put both of their paws like in my crotch. That hurts, and it's happened. I copied the link so you got another share. Thanks, Mara. Oh, and it tells me, it says Mara shared the live on TikTok. Thanks, Mystic. The one sub was 11 in dog years. Yes. I have a cat friend. Do you have a cat? What's the cat's name? Does the cat have a channel? Do you want to see her? Yeah, sure. Drop the link. I'm gonna put a couple more clips in this, but while you're letting me know, I'll pull this. I'll pull the cat up. There's always time to take like a dog viewing break or a cat viewing break. Cat viewing especially.
Speaking of
No offense, Diesel.
memories, I couldn't. 8 years old. Speaking of memories,
All right, we got to find that like double hit here. But see, all this shit looks. Don't mind the vertical. See, that's probably all I need for this, and we'll make it horizontal. Don't worry. I know everyone's worrying right now, but please don't. See, look, it's fixed. We're good.
Speaking of
Show that for like a couple frames because we'll come back to that. It ends up being like a really cool shot.
Speaking of memories,
let's cut this and this might have to be this might have to be a jump cut because it's a good shot.
Speaking of memory,
Let's just move this a little bit this way and then slow motion that.
speaking of memories, I couldn't.
Cut there. The other thing that I don't like to show, I don't like to show too much of the kiss. Kissing it's fine, but we don't have to like linger on a kiss.
18 years old. Speaking of memories, I couldn't help but.
Okay, it's working. All right, let's see what we're at with this cat stuff here. Daisy the cat. Oh, Daisy the cat. Wow, cool editing. I feel like this is somebody I know. And you're just trolling. Could it possibly be trolling? Wow. Who would have thought on the internet? Daisy the cat. All right, let's pull up Daisy the cat stream. Wait, how do I do that without? Oh, God. Too many windows open and too small. Too small of a monitor to make it all happen. You're right, Daisy the cat. Wow, is correct. Very cool editing. Daisy the cat. Wow, we're getting all kinds of stuff. I'm going to have to actually click your... Did Daisy the cat subscribe to my channel? I feel like it would tell me if it did. I don't think you... Maybe you did. Maybe that's one of the dogs. All right, we're going to have to do it this way. Daisy the cat. There we go. Go to channel. Let's check out some cat stuff. You got one video. You joined on May 11th, 2025. What is this before I... The audio is muted, but I could just imagine this being ridiculous. Yep. Here, let's pull this up. I'm just gonna leave that no comment. We'll just leave it at that. I appreciate whatever just happened. When am I gonna join on Helldivers? That's a great question. When I have time. The only game I have time for right now is Warzone, Call of Duty, and I barely have time for that. So.
Your memories. I couldn't help but smile when I couldn't help but smile. Speaking of memories, I couldn't help but smile when I thought back.
Let's maybe this is a good time to cut to this camera.
I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks.
What the heck angle am I getting on my gimbal? I think this is where I set my gimbal down, and I was going to check the unmanned tripod camera.
Ago, when you shared some of the funny moments.
That's a yawn, but it's not because I'm tired. It's because it's so boring to edit, right?
In your relationship that you wanted me to share.
This angle looks good, but you cannot, it's like he doesn't even exist. He's completely behind this like flower arch. And that's probably why I went over to fix it. Yeah, see, this is why I'm like shaking the crap out of this tripod later. You still can't see him. That's when I determined that there was no helping this angle no matter what. Because I think for some reason there was just nowhere to put the tripod that would make sense. Because I think if I had any further back, then she would be blocking him. Yeah, it is a tough shot.
In your Speaking of memories, I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the funny moments in your relationship that you wanted me to share.
I think. Let me just get, as I don't want to cut those yet. Is it okay to let this linger as long as it does? We'll do like a slow zoom in maybe. Will that be enough to keep it interesting?
I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the funny moments in your relationship that you wanted me to share with everyone here today. Like how Madeline...
Oh, I don't know. I think we should watch from the beginning, even though we're only 30 seconds in.
Madeline and Dylan. Today is a celebration of love, commitment, and the lifelong bond you are about to enter. It is also a celebration of the 8 years of amazing memories the two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware when you were just 18. Celebration of the 8 years of amazing memory.
Let's make sure that was on time. It is. Just didn't feel right.
Two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware when you were just 18 years old. Speaking of memories, I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the funny moments in your relationship that you wanted me to share.
I think I'm going to have to run with more B-roll before I get to this, because the other two camera angles suck.
I couldn't help but smile when I thought...
I think I just need to go to that, the doom doom. I can just make the clips different. Let's go to some D-cam stuff. This is that Helios lens again. Probably a couple usable clips out of this, because we're doing kind of fast jump cuts.
I couldn't help but smile. I couldn't help but smile.
Some flower shots here.
I couldn't help but smile when I thought back.
I'm almost thinking...
Smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago when you...
Wow, perfectly in and out is set perfectly.
Back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the...
I think maybe I have some other flower shots I have to.
I couldn't help but...
What do we have here that's interesting? The frickin' lighting is insane. It's like the type of lighting that you get like lucky if you get like 10 minutes with, and then all of a sudden it's like the whole session is like that. Crazy. Let's check Jake's camera here. What do we got? Oh yeah, Jake got some good stuff. This shot's really good here. Let's just throw that in because I know I'm going to use that really soon. Another good one. Dude, he's like nailing it. It's great shit. Okay.
I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few.
Now I know what I'm doing here. We're going to put this one in place of the flower. The flower doesn't need to stay up long enough. Slow that. Probably should slow the flower shots too.
I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago.
What was my cost to do streaming, and what was my idea wanting to do a live edit? The cost to stream is, let me think about this. So there's free software. You can use OBS, and you can use a plugin called Restream to send out to multiple places like YouTube or Twitch, probably Kick, probably trying to think. There's probably some other platforms, but it only does one format. So right now, I can show you. This is what my screen for. I use Streamlabs, and it's kind of hard to see. Let me see. I gotta see what it looks like here. Oh, here's the. Literally, I'm editing it right here. Let me drag myself down. Okay, so the way this Streamlabs is kind of set up here is, if you notice on this side here, this is like what you could do horizontal, and then here's your vertical layout output. So that makes it possible to do YouTube, Twitch, whatever else I want, horizontally, and then Instagram and TikTok vertically. So it's kind of small to see. Like the vertical output, I can't imagine it being like that amazing, but you know, it's available and it's a platform you can use. It's like $27 a month to do multiple streams. You can download Streamlabs for free, and you can do 2 multi-streams. So if you want to just use YouTube and Instagram, then you can do it. But if you want to incorporate TikTok or Twitch as well as YouTube, then you have to pay it's called the Ultra. And I just actually paid for that today. So it's like $27 for that, or $180 or $90 a year. You can get a huge discount if you pay for the annual. But I just did it for a month to see if it would work out for me or not. And that's pretty much the only cost. And then to answer your other question, why did I start to stream? Because yes, I'm very early in the stream career, but I started it because I feel like I know a lot about this stuff, and I do like to talk about it like way too much because it's my entire identity. And to talk about it while I'm doing it is like, in a way, cathartic, and also if people find any usefulness out of it, then that's even better. And plus, I just wanted to try something new. I don't usually show my face on like camera, and I'm not super comfortable talking to just a camera, so I couldn't be like a true YouTuber where I like, hey guys, what's up? Like and subscribe, blah 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 blah. I feel like that's like that's not really me. But this is kind of like the in between where if people are joining and asking me like, Kate, hey, how's it going? You know, you're back. I feel like I can like interact with that and chat and like, hey Zeus, you're here. Like, how's it going? You know, Alex. So it's like kind of the in between where I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm just like talking into a void of nothing. And yeah, I don't know. I'm still like learning the ropes and learning how to like do the proper interactions and stuff. Like it'd be cool to monetize it at some point if, you know, as like a small additional source of income. Excuse me. But right now it's just kind of fun. Most of my things that I do start as like a hobby. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it, man. My voice will sound better once I like completely kick this cold that I'm struggling with right now. So
back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the funny moments in your relationship that you wanted me to share with everyone here today. Like how Matt
I think if I cut this,
relationship that you wanted.
I'm just going to have to cut this on the beat. I want to show the person talking and it's killing me that I can't because it's not a great angle.
That you wanted me to share with everyone. You wanted me to share with everyone here today. Like how mad.
I think, let me just get some more clips in here because I'm kind of glad that my assistant, my second shooter, Jake, he used a gimbal. So I'm getting like a lot of, I love a good gimbal shot. Not just like holding it steady, but like movement and jib shots and all that. Oh, thank you. Color grading is A1. This is actually just a LUT. I didn't do any color grading yet, but the lighting on this day was insane. It was basically, it just felt like a golden hour for 6 hours. Not really 6, but like, you know, a long time. It just perfectly timed that most of the portrait session stuff was essentially during golden hour, which is amazing. Do you know any YouTubers less than 1,000 subs that do live? Oh, sorry, you're getting cut off here. Let me try to fix this. This is a Streamlabs problem / until I get a bigger monitor, which is sitting in a box, but I need an arm for it. So, and that's coming tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know any other YouTubers with less than 1,000 subs that are live. You trying to give them follows? Yeah, for Diesel the dog is asking on YouTube. Nah, I don't. Not off the top of my head. I know a couple of my friends who are in the industry and videographers who are thinking about doing it now too, and I'm like, I fully support it. Who had a beard first? You or Matt Johnson? Oh. I'm gonna say me because I think I'm older than he is, and I've had a beard since I am pushing now 19 years of consistent beard ownership. Who has a redder beard? No one asked that, but I'm answering it. I do. I have a redder beard.
In your relationship that you wanted me to share with everyone here today. Like how.
Okay, we got to cover that junk there. There's some weird angles. Oh, we have some excellent B-roll for the end of this video too. I can show you a little bit in the teaser. I don't know who saw this yesterday when I played it, but I'll make sure that I feel like this audio is going to be loud. It's about the same. Okay. They did like this. They did like s'mores. It was epic. So we had like a little s'mores portrait session at the end here. Like, so fun. Who does that? Probably quite a few people, but I don't get to film stuff like that a lot. So I'm glad I stayed till the end.
You wanted me to share with everyone here.
All right, let's get. Oh man, let's go back to this D cam. I feel like I'm gonna land on this a little bit here. Roll with this Helios lens. What's he talking about here?
And me to share with everyone here today, like how Madeline had to teach Dylan, a die-hard sport.
I think we can go with. All right, let me go back to Jake's camera. Maybe we won't go back to the Helios yet. This is like the weird, hard to like explain why I'm looking for certain clips. Or oh, there's another one of me. Just certain clips, if you just throw them in, just don't feel right. Oh, you know what we should use is probably this floating veil shot. Although we just use this wide. We can't see, I can't do two wides back to back.
You wanted me to share with everyone here today.
Hold on, she's looking back, I just noticed, and I definitely have that shot here. So maybe this is where we'll cut this in. Or is it this one? It's one of these. Michael Will, the photographer, really into this. Ah, damn it, it's out of focus. No. That Sony camera struggled to get the, because the glare, the sun flare. Although this part might work right here. Yeah, that'll work before I zoom in. We're just gonna slow-mo it.
Wanted me to share with everyone here today, like how Madeline.
Jesus, we'll be I'll be up over 1,000 subs soon. We got people like Diesel the Dog showing up, giving me 11 subs there. We'll be golden soon. Give me like 6 to 10 months, dude. We're solid.
Like how Madeline had to teach Dylan, a die-hard sports fan, how to.
This might be the shot to do that, like, field. Where is that? That's my camera. This one over here. Can we stretch it enough? There's so much slow motion. I literally just talked about not ever using slow motion, and here we are.
Like how Madeline had to teach Dylan, a die-hard sports fan, how to ski, or how.
It's fine. It works. Don't overthink it. Get some stuff done. Fix it later if it doesn't feel right. You guys cannot hear it, but my cat is on her heated blanket bed right now on the floor behind me, and she's snoring, and it's very cute. Just needed to put that out into the to the universe. There's a shot of like a groomsman smelling the flowers. I think, is that a brother? Could be wrong. It might be a relative of hers. I think it's her brother. Oh, all these shots are good, but they're the same. I wish I had like, I don't know. I'm always want more locations to change the background and stuff. Oh, I'm missing the chat for the Twitch. What we got? Oh, nothing. Okay, I'm not missing anything on Twitch. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Is this big enough? Do we want to see more of the stream? Probably. Or more of my screen. We can make. Sorry, just making some adjustments here. That's close enough. Maybe this is where we'll go to to the D cam. See this shot of her like waving her dress, like it's very handheld vibe. Definitely want to use this, but later. Gonna do a behind the scenes at a wedding too. I wouldn't discount it. Maybe I know Justin Porter is starting to do that, but not that I like care about copying him, because I mean like everything's already been done before. But I don't think I'm. It would be tough because I always, when I go to a wedding, I'm always like so hyper focused on like filming like what I need, that even just like shooting behind the scenes, to post later on Instagram is always like, I never do it. I'm so bad at it. So I can't imagine myself being like, yeah, all right, let's get the stream going up. Like, it's like probably the last thing on my mind, unless I like hire someone just to literally do that. But I don't know if there'll be a benefit. Would you want to see that? I guess I should be asking people if that's like any interest. Do you want to see how I like set shots up and talk and do the things I need to do? 'Cause I feel like I'm pretty efficient at a lot of this stuff.
Not super quick, but just like have fun, for a second. I'm just gonna like zoom in a little.
Yeah, there we go. Maddie was super easy to work with. She like any dumb idea I had, I could just be very quick with my explanation as to like what to do, and she was like, "Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do whatever. Do whatever JT says or asks." Checking all my chat. We're good. Oh yeah, the damn Helios does this. Hold on, we got to put this on the screen that you guys can see. So when you get it right, the Helios does this rainbow like flare, and it's really cool. So that might be a contender for like a kind of a final, not a final shot, but like a shot that goes into this next piece.
Ski, or how sports fan, how to ski, or how Dylan, a culinary master, has basically given up on teaching math.
I'm just gonna put this right here. This isn't where it's gonna live, but where we? Oh, that's a sneak peek shot.
Oh, you got it. Thanks, man.
Okay, throw that there.
And how to ski, or how Dylan, a culinary master, how to ski, or how Dylan.
What up, Jay Rudolfo? Rudolfo? I'm probably saying that wrong, man. I'm sorry. Or not? I can't tell. The image is like your icon is like this. It's like this big. I can't see shit. Oh, Jay. Oh, okay. Well, Jay, how's it going? I didn't wait. Do I even follow you on TikTok? I probably do. Yeah, I know. It's your name change, and then also your icon is this big, and I probably follow you on TikTok, but I don't know. I'm like looking through like the dashboard right now, and it's super dumb. You're not professional yet. It's not professional on TikTok. Never. It never is. How's it going though? Welcome to the editing stream. It's very engaging. If you love video editing and editing weddings and listening to clips of songs that are like this long 1,000 times, you're totally in the right place. Yes, let's get coffee soon. Text me. I am slammed for the next like 4 or 5 days, but I would love that. That'd be great. It's been a while since I've seen you, so. Oh, it popped up on the For You page. That's awesome. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. TikTok is something else. But that's I'm streaming on TikTok and Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. So that's why I'm like all over the place with my chat screens and stuff. And that's also another reason why everything is this big on like the icons. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think it is a good idea. At the very least, it's helping me stay motivated and like talk through things. And I'd rather do this than like my ADHD brain. Like I just like, oh, I put this clip in. All right, let me go read some terrible news about the day because everything's terrible. I'm thinking I can get 2 clips out of this back to back. Yeah, for real, exactly. You get it. You get it.
How to ski.
How many weddings have you shot this year? Or you're still doing weddings, right? I feel like the algorithm has not posted a ton of your work that I've seen lately, and that's a bummer, and that's possibly my fault for not staying on Instagram and stuff long enough.
Or how Dylan, a culinary master, has basically given...
Yeah, it's the freaking economy. Like, maybe people were just getting a lot of photo and video stuff. I mean, it straight up is a luxury to have like photography and videography done. So, all right, hold on. Pull up your profile now, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna like a bunch of your photos. So that'll help the algorithm. These photos are good though. Oh, I got that one already. Do this one. You're gonna get all kinds of notifications now. Boom, boom. Oh, you did Jess's. Okay, Jess's. She's our planner for my wedding. All right, I feel like liking the last 10 of your photos will put you in my algorithm. And Jesus, I'm going to do the same for you. Got to make sure I'm spell your crap right though. Justin Porter maybe is in the stream. What's up, man? How's it going? How was your trip to New Jersey? I know you had a flight, right? Justin, where are you from? You live in Texas now, right? All right. Jesus, I got you. This hopefully me slamming all these likes. Oh, sorry. Put you in my algorithm here. All right. Unless I just randomly liked a bunch of stuff from somebody else. We are so back. All right. Let me get back to like work. So let's have a recap. We're at 40 seconds. Just dropping some clips in. I don't know if things are gonna live where they are now, but at least we have like some structure going. So let's get through this part. Oh wait, real quick. Nothing's color graded. Just a simple LUT thrown over top. We'll fix everything else like that later.
Madeline and Dylan. Today is a celebration of love, commitment, and the lifelong bond you are about to enter. It is also a celebration of the 8 years of amazing memories the two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware when you were just 18 years old. Speaking of memories, I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the funny moments in your relationship that you wanted me to share with everyone here today. Like how Madeline had to teach Dylan, a die-hard sports fan, how to ski. Or how Dylan, a culinary master, has basically given up on teaching Madeline how to cook.
Okay, that's kind of where we're at right now. I noticed a couple of things I'll go back and change later, but Some things need like a little bit of a zoom in. I love the lighting. I'm going to say this 1,000 times. I love the lighting, but because we only shot portrait session stuff, like literally at this moment of light, essentially like a fall golden hour, everything looks the same. Like even different backgrounds, because just the way that everything kind of felt. It looks great, but like as I'm looking at all this B-roll that I'm going through, it's feeling the same. But it's also 1:45, and maybe I am just overthinking it, and it's fine. But I think this clip needs to be slow motion because the juxtaposition doesn't work of like a handy cam feel or a handheld feel, and then going into like a slow, like more steady shot.
How to ski, or how Dylan, a culinary master, has basically given...
All right, I didn't hate that. That was pretty good.
Master has basically given up on teaching Madeline how to cook.
Obviously, we're cutting this. I'm trying to fix the tripod, and I might as well just delete this now so I don't have to look at it anymore.
Basically given up on teaching Madeline how to cook, and just handles that task himself.
Oh shit! This is gonna be epic. Jay, are you still here? Watch this shit. Hold on. I know it's super crazy compared to photo, right? You're so glad that you're not doing photo. I can't even like listen to Netflix listen to a podcast or watch Netflix. I have to like be super focused on this. So enjoy. You can literally watch me edit while you're editing photo. Oh, hold on. This is gonna be dope. Hold on, we gotta fix this up a little bit. Hold on.
And just handles that task himself.
Okay, we're gonna cut right here. We're gonna go a little further back. Yeah, just one jump cut. It really brings the energy to that. I really like that. All right.
So.
Jesus, I deliver my video on VidFlow actually. I pay the like top tier, whatever, like the white glove service. I forget what they call it. So I get like the branding, the URL that, the like mine's like Penderville Wedding Films or galleries.penderville Wedding Films. So you get like all the branding, you can change. You can get rid of the watermarks, and I just throw every video in there. And like if I'm delivering like a highlight film, full length toast, speeches, sometimes a full ceremony, teaser, sneak peek. All that stuff that I've like delivered gets kind of thrown into VidFlow, and then the TV app is really nice. I usually just tell people download the TV app, VidFlow, and then type in your gallery code, or your TV code into your gallery. It gets pulled up on their TV, and I say, in my email to them, I say, hey, like I really recommend you watching this like for the first time, on a big screen TV. Pull up some, get some wine out, pop open a beer that you like, have some cheese and crackers. Now, make it a date night on the TV and kind of like rewatch everything. And I feel like most people have done it. I've done a couple reaction videos from couples that's they've either filmed themselves or I've went over to their house to film them, because I usually try to maintain like a pretty good relationship with everybody that I work with, since I only really do 20 to 25 weddings a year. It's fairly easy to, get to know people pretty quickly. If I was doing like 70 or 80, maybe I know a couple people who do over 100 weddings a year because they have like larger businesses that can do multiple weddings a weekend. There's no way. It would be more transactional, and I wouldn't be able to know anybody. What, doing the multiple, like over 100 weddings a year? Is she in here? We can comment. Just Hitch does that in Pittsburgh. Oh, 80, yeah, 80 plus. That's Ariella and Dana. They do. I think she said they do. I think they have 85 weddings this year, but they don't film They personally only film like a handful, but they have people in like Baltimore, that market, and Chicago, in New York City, I think. So they have teams that film, and then they get all of the footage, and the two of them, they just edit everything. They're beasts. Yeah, damn, Shotties is right. Yeah, Jesus, if you're not doing VidFlow, you can check out MediaZilla. I think they have a delivery option. Or if you're kind of like website savvy, you can pretty much upload everything like as an unlisted YouTube link or a Vimeo link, or I wouldn't recommend Google Drive, but you can upload a lot of that stuff and kind of make like their own little website for them, and then offer like a download link. It just depends on like how you want to do it, like how many weddings you have. Like to me, I'd rather pay to have like the delivery service handle that, and all I have to do is, build like a video gallery for them, and that takes me like 10 or 15 minutes really to put it all together, and like maybe 20 minutes to upload everything. But I deliver everything in 4K. Everything, like the highlight that my bitrate export is a lot higher. If I do raw footage, my raw footage is all of the footage organized per camera on a timeline with a LUT over top, and I go through every clip very, 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 very quickly. Make sure the exposure looks like remotely okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least has to be like watchable. And I cut most of the scratch audio off of the camera and just replace it with like some music. I have like a folder of like 30 songs that I downloaded from Artlist and Soundstripe and MusicBed over the years that I just pretty much put in anytime anyone orders raw footage. I just use those same songs over and over because it's just to get rid of my stupid voice, like me yelling, "Hey, turn her around, spin her around, it's going to be fun." No one wants to hear that. Hear my voice and my heavy breathing into the camera microphone. Because, the camera's like right, the whole time I'm holding it, it's so close. I know, Jay, right? Oh, Shannon's here. What's up, man? Shannon's on Instagram. Jay's on TikTok. Jesus is on YouTube. Alex might still be on Twitch. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to keep track of all the chat windows. We're good, though. Okay. So now that we've gotten to this next stage, I consider this like a nice chunk of just music. We have the chorus going here, so it's going to be pretty hype. I'm thinking a few handheld shots right here. And then what's my next move? Another dancing I'll put over here, like some dancing stuff from the reception, and then we'll cut back to some drone stuff and go back into the story of the day. But this first like minute or two, at this point it's like kind of like a minute or 2.5 minutes. I needed to like grab people and pull them in and like make them want to watch. So it's probably a good idea to have all this like cool sunlight session stuff that I'm showing, because people are going to be looking at it and be like, damn, this looks pretty good. Which I would agree. It does look pretty good. Maybe I should show some bride spinning in the dress. Maybe. Let's put her over here, and we'll get some, because those two shots back to back look really, really similar. Like really similar. So let's pick a different camera and see what we got here. No, this is just kind of like B-roll-ish shots. Maybe 2 handheld shots with a, what am I even saying? Nope. Now this is Michael Will photo, putting him in this pose that doesn't really work for video because they're just like breathing on each other, so we can't use that. How much of this can you see? Let me just check you can't see any of it. Okay. Well, you can see it at the top, which is really small if you're watching on TikTok. Sorry about that. Squish. What's up, Squish? I'm a streamer now, dude. Okay, hold on. I don't hate this. There we go. I don't know what I'm saying there, but we're not going to listen to it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, one more gimbal shot. Maybe like a little bit wider. Oh, hold on, what's going on here? That might be quick enough. It kind of looks a little awkward, but I think if we, let's see what it looks like in the sequence. I don't hate this. Maybe a jump cut here. I'm like a psycho. Like I love cutting to the beat. I know it's like it's whatever. People, it's like kind of cheap, but I don't know. I feel like it works with it works for me. I've been doing it for a while, so. Or we cut to something else and we cut back to her being awesome in front of the camera. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put this here. I'm going to do less of... Maybe we'll show this real quick. Wait, did we use this already? Where did we use this at? Nope. Okay, we only used it once. Put this over here and then cut back to that. Throw this over here. Okay. Did Jake, my assistant, film her waving her dress around by herself? I don't think so. So I only have that with the Squish. You got you're gonna get me banned. You can't say stuff like that. Even though it's hilarious. You gotta get my TikTok banned. So why is this wedding videographer doing this to this guy? You're good, dude. I'm joking. Dang, I really wish... No, we don't have it. We don't have a shot for my assistant with her in the dress. Okay, so in this case, let me see how much more of the handycam stuff that I shot that might be usable. Oh, here we got a close-up of the dress waving around. This might work. Okay, we would have enough out of this. Okay. This might be crazy. I'm gonna try to attempt to do like a match cut here. Jay, you paying attention? This is gonna blow your mind if this works. So remember how we filmed this, right? Super different. It doesn't look like this. Hold on, my Siri's going off. What do you... Stop. Siri, stop. All right, we're good. No, stop. Never mind. Gosh. Okay. So a match cut is, if you notice here, we'll put it in slow motion. We're going to do... See her dress flip this way? Now we cut up to her basically doing that same motion, right? But obviously... that didn't happen. It's out of order, but watch, it looks awesome. It looks like I filmed it with like 18 or 2 different cameras. Not 18, 2 cameras. Needs a little bit shifted over, but it's like the concept is there, right? You kind of see it. Maybe I can show a little bit more of that. It's shifted over 2 frames. Yeah. I don't know why I'm really excited about that. It looked cool. Gotta fake it. Make it look like you're there with a ton of cameras. All right, Jake, what did Jake give us here? I gotta save some of these wider shots for one other section of the video. There's one with a veil. Excuse me. Still a little sick. Well, probably not sick anymore, but I got that lingering cough going. I like this little veil shot because it's really cool. We have like this rock formation in the foreground, which adds like a lot of extra dimension. So props to Jake for filming that like that. The only thing is, let's put that in place now so I don't have to worry about it later. We're going to put it right there. Let's see if we can get this to work. It's definitely not long enough. Can we milk it long enough? Let's see. Whoa, no, because Dylan looks like he's had enough photo. You can kind of see his like leg shaking there. He's like, "No, we're done, right?" All right, but I think that's good. I think we can use that, and then I'll put something else in after that. Because then her dad starts talking, and we'll use a lot of the footage of him talking, because we have two pretty good angles here. One of him speaking, and then another one of their reaction. So we're good there. Checking streams, we're good. No one's in. How often do you stream? I stream a decent amount now. I started a week and a half ago and finished a whole video within like a total of 22 hours, I think. I mean, I broke it up over a couple days, of course, but since then I really like it so far. So I think I'm gonna probably do it all the time because I have a lot of editing to do. This is from last year still. This is October, and then I have one more in November that I have to finish from November 24. And then after that I have I think I filmed like 6 this year already. So I'll probably do a stream. I haven't had a wedding in like 2 weeks, but I have one on June 20th. So what I'll probably do is when I come home that night, sorry, I bumped the microphone. When I come home that night, I usually do stream, or I usually do a sneak peek, and I edit like something like, 30-second video. And so I'll probably stream it like, midnight or something that night and do a sneak peek, and like that'll be like a stream for that for that day. Might be kind of interesting to see. I could show people how fast I work and how not having kids has benefited me. It's that I can come home and feel energized enough to back up footage and build projects and find music and edit a sneak peek quickly, or quick enough. I think let's show some bridal party now. I think we're at the point now we can start to vary up the shots a lot, since we're a minute in. It's established that we know who the bride and groom are now, the couple, the clients. Let's throw some group shots in. I'm just trying to find like the right vibe. I'm scrubbing through. I know that it's you can see it on the TikTok stream, but it's pretty small. But trust me, I can see it. It looks good. This lighting is insane. Should we just throw this shot in real quick? Does it make sense? Is that quick enough, or is it? It might be like not much going on. I don't hate it. It's not amazing, but it's literally like how many frames is that? 21 frames that are just enough to work. Yeah, text me. You gotta hit the hey. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. But yes, text me. Let's go grab coffee. We gotta catch up. We have a lot to catch up on. I was like, let's throw some more shots of the couple or the party. And I'm just going back to the couple. We're gonna slow that down. It's too much jerkiness. We'll just end it on that snare hit. Oh, it's 12:03 here. It's my birthday. I'm officially 39. Hold on. I'm gonna go into standing desk mode. I'm like tired of sitting. Watch this. Let's see what it looks like. My camera's mounted to the desk, so what's up? See ya. Bye. Just kidding. Ugh. My bones. My 39-year-old knees and joints. Ugh, it's instantly feel older and everything hurts. Huh. All right. Let me get my... I got a little standing mat that'll make my feet not hurt. 1 second. Key to a standing desk. My beard dandruff. All right. Back to work. We'll get some shit done. I feel like I'm making some decent progress here. How's your editing going, Jesus? Pretty good. We gotta get some bridal party in here. I did get some pretty epic bridal party shots. You know what? I think this bridal party shot it looks really good in slow motion needs to go at the end here.
Maddie's. Maddie's always been so.
We're gonna end on that beat.
Maddie's always been so special from the moment.
Couple more clips to drop in, and then we'll officially be done with about a minute's worth of the video. Even though we've completed more of that. What is this? Sneak peek. Okay. This is good too. Oh my god. All right, where's the full bridal party? This looks like family. Family shot. Maybe we can sprinkle some of those in. You don't want to jump up here. You don't want you to get hurt though. You want to come up? Are you tired of me streaming and not paying attention to you? Hold on, Abby wants to come up. We gotta give her a spot to sit. Here we go. How's it going? What do you think? Gonna say hi on the microphone? Can we get some purrs, please? Purrs in the chat. Here, let me make you some more room. My wrist guard there. Need to shift that just a little bit because I can tell I started to do something weird with the gimbal. Maybe a little bit more. All right, we're finding some shots to use. This is good. I gotta save. This is a good one. I gotta save for later. Or you know what? Do we just use it now? Maybe we just use it now. Why hold back?
Three, two, one.
Let's put this. Wait. I don't know. Let's see. I think we use it like that, and then we can use the turning later. I feel like I need to slow these down too. Slowing a lot of stuff down, unfortunately.
Maddy's always been so special.
I'm almost thinking these like little clicks here. I gotta look for something, but like a cool little glitch might look kind of interesting. Let me just play around here. I have these glitches as an effect on a preset that might. It's not actually not the glitch one. It's glass and blur. Did I? Oh, I didn't cut it right. Oops. I cut it on the song. Damn it. We gotta cut this because it goes at the beginning of every clip. That's obviously way too much. I think I have to duplicate it and then can I adjust the speed of that without getting too deep into the... Yeah, I mean, it's like huge. Can we like quickly hit change? No, it doesn't let you. Damn it. Yeah, editing the preset's gonna be. Do we want to, Abby? I know you can stay there. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna be mad at the cat stream. How do I feel about this? Can we move it faster? Does that look bad? Is it? It's not really fast enough. Unless I make them all happen at the same time. I don't want to get too deep into this like preset editing for something that might not even work the way that I want it to for an effect. Oh, there's a couple more I missed down here. Blurriness. Squish, you're back. You wanna play some Warzone, dude? Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't blame you. Son of a gun. I am really struggling with this effect. You know what? Let me just nix the effect. And what does the glitch look like? Is the glitch too much? Yeah, it's like, no, it's not the right effect. You do miss me. I miss you too, buddy. That's why we have to switch to Helldivers. I still have it. I'm always, no, I can't say I'm always down. I'd say I'm always down, but I'm so freaking busy, dude. Like, obviously I'm doing this right now, and this is usually the time I'm playing Warzone. This is my, like, chill time. Abby, this is my cat. Do you want some snacks? You look like you're done with my BS. You've been busy at work? You've been overtime? Have you been making that money? How's the baby? All right, Abby, let's get you down here. Let me give you some snackies. Some treats. Cats love the temptations. Here. You want some of these? You want to get a whiff of that? Take a hit. Go ahead, take a sniff. Take a hit. It's good for you. Rain days, stuck in the shop, working on trucks. The baby is good. Has the baby been working on trucks with you, or if not, you gotta start them young. You know, you gotta start teaching them about engines and stuff. You want some of these? Here. You want them on the ground? You can't eat them up here. There's too much stuff here. Why don't you put them in your little treat dish? We'll put you down here. Here you go. Enjoy. Have your snackies. She's 16, man. She's like an old lady. Old cat lady. Had to bring the baby in tonight. Oh, the ear to the ER. Dude, that stinks. I'm really sorry. Where's the viewers? I had a few. I had quite a lot. Well, not a lot, you know. I'm on TikTok right now, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. And I had probably a couple on each. But you know, it's freaking midnight right now, so I'm just gonna wrap up a couple of things here. I feel like I'm on a good flow, so I'm just gonna keep going. But you know, so far just you, but you can leave whenever you want, dude. Don't feel like you gotta hang around. It's nice to chat with you for a second, though. It's my birthday right now. It's official. Well, not in your time, but right now it's midnight, so midnight Eastern time. It's my birthday stream in my birthday suit. I was born in a black t-shirt. Man, I really want some sort of glitch on this. It's just hitting. Where do I have a shake preset? Oh, these aren't right. I downloaded those and they don't work right. Maybe we have to look for one. It is my birthday, yep, June 5th. I wasn't born until like 1:20 p.m. though, so I'm still 38. presets under Premiere Pro, and then we're gonna search for a glitch effect, but I don't want it to be like weird glitchy. The shake is weird. I have to send me yeah. Yeah, could you send me something, and that's something like an envelope full of money? That's the something I want. Happy birthday. Man, I don't know. I'm not feeling these. 20 bucks, 25. Dude, $39, dude. 39, $1 for every year. Flickr titles. No. It's nice seeing you. See you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Don't send me anything. I don't want your stinking money. Like and subscribe. There you go. That's what I want. Man, I really do need a glitch. None of these are speaking to me. These motion array ones are. Maybe a glitch is not. Oh, you're still here? I thought you said it was. It's nice seeing you. I thought you were like, it's nice seeing you. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. It's the only time you. Yeah, it's true. I'm streaming, baby. I'm a YouTuber now, dude. I'm super entertaining and stuff. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm like struggling with this like glitch. Filmic mayhem. Is this what I'm looking for? Maybe I'm just overlooking this. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Turn the generic music off. Cinematic transitions. Oh, wait. This one here might work. It's like a rolling shutter. That's probably what I needed. Hold on. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I gotta copy this and put it in my motion array folder, which is not on my desktop. It's on my RAID drive. Oh, wrong button. Filmic Mayhem transition source. Okay. Go back to here. I probably should have looked to see if that was actually a preset that needs imported. I imagine it is. Hold on, be with you just a second. I took pictures of the earth. Yeah, dude, my desktop is it's a live feed from the outside of my house. I live on the space station. Okay. Where did this go? Filmic Mayhem transitions. Ooh. It's going to be hard to find that effect because there's a lot. Flip in. That might be all I need. I don't hate that. Maybe from the bottom this time? Wait, you gotta layer it and then put the effect on. Nope, that did nothing. So out. Oh, it's because it's out. We gotta go in from the bottom. Nope. Why? Maybe I'll just reuse it. There we go. I don't know. I like that. I'm digging it. Let's see. What do you think, Michael? Squish. Mr. Gladu. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing any chat. Nope. Okay, we're good. Play it again. Here, check this out. All right. It's like this glitch thing. It's kind of like vibing. Here, I'll play the sequence from like the beginning. It's like 15 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, I got to do it there too. What do you think of that though? That like kind of subtle white flash. I like it. I think I'm going to leave it and then I'll revisit it tomorrow and be like, why did I do that? But I think I like it.
Maddy's always.
Got to put another one here. Okay, so then these two get doubled because you have to put this and oh, did it apply to both? It applied to both. Okay, we're good.
Maddy's always been so special from the.
Dude, I'm liking it. That's nice. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we're in agreement here. Do I need to use that somewhere else? There's that same part of the song, but this is the beginning, and I'm already going to have an effect on this. I have to do a rotoscope. Basically, I have to put their name up on the screen and make it look like they're in front of their name, like on a text. Kind of like the beginning of this video here. Oh, no, I didn't put it behind them, but this name here, like their last name is going to go behind them for like this shot and this shot. So I can't really do that effect there. It'll be too much, too drastic. Yeah, it hits with the music. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm the best.
Maddy's always been so special from the moment she was born.
Does that happen?
When I thought back to it a few weeks ago, when you
Yeah, that tone is playing, but it's like really. I'm just gonna leave it there. I think.
She's always been so special from the moment she was born. She's a unique individual, full of energy, and Holly and I always relish that. And recently I was at.
I think I'm gonna put a little bit more, a few more clips on top of this, and then I'll cut to her dad speaking, and then cut back to them somewhere around there, and then cut back to her dad speaking, and then this, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and then this will be dancing footage with some more B-roll, and then that's like the hardest part is the beginning of the video, because you're trying to like get everyone to like be drawn in, and just, you know, it's a lot you got to do in the first like minute or two. It's like her aura. Yeah, dude. It's like not fully planned like that. That was actually an accident. I wasn't sure which effect, but that first one I put in just really vibes right. Unless I want to try a different effect that we want. No, let's just leave it. Let's leave it. We're going to overthink it. I'll be here forever doing stuff that no one will care about. So except for me. And I gotta get stuff done.
It's been so special from the moment she.
Okay, so we need more footage, and her dad's talking about her, so maybe we can find a few clips of her. I got some there. We used that already. Let's there's a couple nice clips with her bridesmaid here. We can use that. I like that shot. Thanks, man. As with anything, you know, I've been doing this for 21 years. So there's like things you think about that aren't like, it's like hard to explain because it's like second nature, you know?
And so special from the moment. special.
The lighting is so good.
And so special from the moment she was born. She's
That's not an effect. That's just what the way the sun looked that day. Thanks, man. Yeah, I try. I try to be creative, but when you do so many edits, I feel like it's like its own thing trying to like stay creative, you know? You do it so much, you don't want to do the same thing for everybody. But yeah, maybe it does come a little bit natural, but I don't, I mean, everyone has a thing. Like I can't do like when not saying I don't know how you are with engines or something, but like I always compare. Like my friend says the same thing. He's like a mechanic and can fix anything on a car, and he's like, "Dude, your videos are so good. I wish I did that." And I'm like, "Do you?" Because I barely know how to change my own oil, and I'm supposed to be a man.
so special from the moment she was born. She's
I might have to shift that a little bit. It just feels a little off.
so special from the moment she was born. She's unique.
All right, we're getting somewhere. Getting close. I'm liking the shots I had filmed with this camera though. I didn't get a ton, but I got a few. This is good. We already used those, so we can't go back to that. Did we use this? It's in the highlight. It's in the damn highlight already. Got the flowers there, shot that, use this. I want to do the flower shot. I feel like this is going to be a good opportunity to do the eyes shot. You were made for this just like I was made a jack of all trades, except that one. Well, I feel like this specific niche thing, video editing, you can get way further in life without knowing it.
She's unique.
I like this shot here. You're gonna like it too. The eyes.
And she's unique and individual.
It's very cinematic, as the kids would say.
Born, she's unique.
Ooh, just a couple frames back.
Born, she's unique.
So I wanted to, maybe I'll just have her open her eyes like immediately.
And she's unique and individual.
Yeah. It seems less, not that it's awkward, it just seems better that way. What is this? Why is that effect on there? The hell? Oh, the blur effect. Oh, you could put the effects on the wow, you could put them on before you even put them in the timeline. I just learned something new by an accident. By way of accident. Oh, here we go. We got some flowy dress shots. I can do some amazing scenes. Oh. That's kind of quick. Wait, what do we want to do? What's this all look like?
Back here again.
All right, I'm just going to slow this one down since we're talking about Maddy. Can show a lot of Maddy.
She's unique and individual.
Do we have another angle of that? Her like running. My cat is very much wanting more treats. I can hear her smacking the bag that's on the floor. Ah, damn, we don't have another angle of her running. We have this like twisty angle. Oh, maybe I should just use that now. I was going to save it, but why save it? Why save it? It's all super good.
An individual, full of energy, and we always. An individual, full of energy, and we always.
Dude, it's so good.
An individual, full of energy, and we always. Individual.
Gotta hit that beat. Abby, do you want more? I feel like you have a whole stack of treats that you did not eat. You don't need the fresh ones out of the bag. Eat the ones that I gave you already.
Full of energy, and we always. Full of energy, and we always. We always.
I feel like maybe this needs to be like that. We are going to get through, let's see, it's 12:30 now. I want to get to at least through this part here, I think.
Individual, full of energy, and we always, Holly and I always relish that. And Holly and I always relish that. And
Let's cut back to them.
Holly and I always relish that. And recently I was at McGee Hospital when...
Ooh, we got a photographer in the background. That is Michael. Not you, Michael. The other Michael. The photographer, Michael.
Full of energy, and we always, Holly and I always relish that. And recently I was at McGee Hospital. And recently I was at... relish that. And recently I was at... And we always, Holly and I always relish that. And I always relish that. And recently I was at McGee Hospital when I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said, "She's fearless, smart, and kind." And I could not have... kind. And I could not have thought of a better... And I could not...
This is some pretty cool stuff you do. Should have hired you to do our wedding. Yeah, man. When did you guys get married? It's probably been a minute. No, I shoot this during the wedding. This is all these shots are the day of the wedding. Oh, that's right. What am I thinking? You guys have been together for a while, but you guys are getting married July 26th. That's right. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I did know that the second you said it. Yeah, years. Yeah, but all this stuff is shot during like the progression of the day was basically, bride getting ready, so we shot some stuff of her like at her house with her bridesmaids, just hanging out with her mom, then getting like a little bit of a makeup touch up done, her hair done, her in her dress, doing like like some details there. Then they did a first look. So the groom and the bride get together and, before the ceremony, and, she reveals her dress and her look to the groom. And, after that, we can take pictures, could do all the portrait stuff, that way you have nice wedding pictures, nice wedding video stuff. And that's all this stuff that we're putting in right now. And then they have a ceremony, and then they do family pictures. And after family pictures, we did like a few more portraits of just them. And then they went to cocktail hour. So they went like halfway through cocktail hour. And then I set up the reception, like lighting, and plugged into the DJ board. Like, you got to set up for a reception and all that. And then after that, you know, they enter, they do their entrance, and everyone dances and all that stuff, and then they do the toasts. Then it's more dancing, and then open dancing. Everyone's on the floor dancing. It's a good time. But all of this is shot the day of the wedding. What hour? What do you mean? How many hours that I film? This was probably like a 10 or 11 hour day.
An individual, full of energy, and we.
Oh, I said something. Oh, golden hour. Golden hour, it depends on the time of the year, but see how, like, in this shot, the sun is, like, just over the tree line back here? So when it's in the sky at this level, because if you want to get into the science, because the earth is round and the atmosphere is catching it a certain way, it's going through like a couple, it's going through a curve and all that. Anyway, long story short, there's a point during the day when the sun is just peaking above the horizon line where the lighting is very, very complementary to skin tones, to this cool backlighting effect that we have here, where the main light source, the sun, is behind her and is like basically making her veil and her dress like glow. So if you have a photographer booked for your wedding, ask them, if you want to get really good portrait pictures, ask them when golden hour is, if they're going to be there covering that and taking pictures during that, and you want to get some really good golden hour pictures at your wedding. But just make sure that you build your timeline with your photographer, with your family, all that stuff, so you guys hit that. So July, your golden hour is going to be like later in the evening, because the sun, obviously, it sets, the time difference is your golden hour is like going to be around like 8 o'clock probably, or 7:30 maybe. And then as you get into the fall season, obviously it's, it's earlier and earlier, because the earth's tilt, bro. You know this. Psh. Your sister-in-law did this. I should ask if she could. You have to give me some advice. Yeah, hit me up sometime. We'll sort it out. I'm getting married July 3rd, and Tony is not coming, so you're not going to miss anything. His ex-wife is having, or her dad's having heart surgery, and it might not go that great, so he needs to be around to make sure his daughter gets to go. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but Ross is going to be there, of course, and it'll be ridiculous.
Individual, full of energy, and Holly and I always relish that. And recently I was at McGee Hospital when I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said, "She's fearless, smart, and kind." And I could not have thought of a better way to describe her.
I go wild over you.
Yeah, so what I do to make these shots not so stale is I do a very slow zoom digitally through this. So now when you watch it,
Holly and I always relish that. And recently
it just adds a little bit of extra. Same with him. Let's see. He's gonna zoom in a little bit more because we're on him a lot longer.
And recently I was at McGee Hospital when I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said,
"Who's this guy in the background that just walked by? Was that Michael?" Yup. Look at that. Bullshit. That's our photographer, Michael Will, calling him out.
Her and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said, "Smart."
I wonder if I can cut him out. Should we do a crazy effect? I think I might be able to. Hold on, we gotta do this zoom.
said, she's fearless, smart, and kind. And I could not have thought of a better way.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how hard it is to cut somebody out of video, but I'll show you. We'll see if it works. There's no guarantee until I start to mess with it.
I could not have thought of a better way to describe her.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so first I gotta cut this zoom out because we cannot zoom it yet. We have to cut him out first, and then we can zoom it. So there's an order of operations you have to hit. So turn the scaling off, and then we want to go with just before he enters. Okay, let me see here. We want to cut this piece out. And he exits there, and then let's see. We want to take this video clip. We're gonna extend it. And we're gonna overlap it just for that part. And then we're gonna trim this section of the video out. Okay, so I think we want to mask. Sorry, I haven't done this in a minute, so let me just see if it'll work the way that I think it will. Who the heck knows? Okay, so now this little trap weird shape, this is showing that part of the video over top of him.
I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside.
Bro, you see this? You see what I just did? I think it worked. Fit.
When I was visiting her, and one of her...
Although I could see a little bit of his shadow right there, and it cuts. So we're going to just move this back just a little bit.
When I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside.
This only works because I'm on a tripod for that camera. Legit. It's the only reason this is. It's the only way. It's the only way this is working.
When I was.
I'm going to just feather the. Oh, it's already feathered. Should we do a little bit more? Just to make sure we don't see the line. Mask feather. Yeah, so basically it's called I think it's called putting a plate in, because you're putting a plate over top of that.
When I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside.
I can see a little bit of that shadow again. It's only because he's talking there, or he's walking. He started to walk. Oh, hold on a second. Should we drag that over?
I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and. One of her colleagues pulled me aside.
I'm like, I could see shadow movement, but I don't know if anyone else would notice that.
When I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me.
Where is that? Is that on the top layer video? Oh, it's on the plate. Wait, what can we do? Can we just slide this all the way over? Oh no, his arm crosses over the threshold.
I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said,
I don't know if anyone's going to notice that. It's like right here in the green. I can kind of see like a shadow happen right there. Oh, what am I doing? Dude, this is easy. I just got to copy this.
I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled.
It still did it. Oh, duh. It's because the mask isn't covering that. Oh, that's his shoulder. That's not the mask. So this needs to be... Sorry, I'm like super hardcore talking to myself to try to get this to work right. I'm glad we're doing it, though. It's going to look so much better without Michael in the background.
I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues.
Oh boy, no. That's definitely It's definitely noticeable. What if I just drag? Well, we did that already.
Her and one of her colleagues pulled me.
No one's gonna notice. It's hardly noticeable. Yeah, I agree.
I was visiting her and one of her colleagues.
I'm like it just looks like someone hit like someone's like walking. All right, so now to get this to zoom in, we highlight all those clips and then we make a we nest. God damn, we nest the clips together, so it looks like one total sequence on its own or clip on its own. And now we can slowly zoom in like we did before.
And recently I was at McGee Hospital when I was visiting her and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said,
yeah, you literally have to be looking for it, which I just did and I saw, but like if you're not and you're just listening to him, you would never notice it. I know, I've been coughing for like 12 days straight.
That. And recently I was at...
All right, so that zoom in's taken care of.
She's fearless, smart, and kind.
This zoom in looks good.
I could not have thought of a better way to describe her.
I'll go wild over you.
Perfect. This is coming together swimmingly. Oh, yeah. I'll pay you $1 an hour to be my noticer, but only while I'm editing. So far you've made, how long have you been watching? An hour? You've made $1, maybe $1.15. We gotta zoom this bad boy in here too. Let's go with adding a keyframe, making that 105 to start, and then end on 112. So it'll zoom in like 7%. Done. Well, not done, but do you do cola? Like pop? Soda? I do. I finished a Diet Coke already. Maybe I should go get another one. Cost of living? Oh, I thought you meant like a drink. Yeah, I do cola. No, I don't do cost of living. Screw you. All right. Man. It's almost 1 a.m. here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this next part done. I'm getting pretty tired. But I'm making good progress for how much stuff I've done. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you want to watch from the beginning? I only have like a minute and 40 seconds done, and a good portion of it is that toast we just did.
Madeline and Dylan. Today is a celebration of love, commitment, and the lifelong bond you are about to enter. It is also a celebration of the 8 years of amazing memories the two of you have shared since you met at the University of Delaware when you were just 18 years old. Speaking of memories, I couldn't help but smile when I thought back to a few weeks ago when you shared some of the funny moments in your relationship that you wanted me to share with everyone here today. Like how Madeline had to teach Dylan, a die-hard sports fan, how to ski. Or how Dylan, a culinary master, has basically given up on teaching Madeline how to cook and just handles that task himself.
Maddie's always been so special. From the moment she was born, she's a unique individual, full of energy, and Holly and I always relish that. And recently I was at McGee Hospital when I was visiting her, and one of her colleagues pulled me aside and said, she's fearless, smart, and kind. And I could not have thought of a better way to describe her.
What, Abby? She's like, be done editing, Dad. I should probably call it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit save. I'm prepared for your wedding. Never thought of it. This is amazing. Thanks, dude. You don't have to do this. This is like, I mean, I do fairly expensive weddings. My wedding ain't gonna look like this. No way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Let me switch over to my just me camera. It's just me. Now you can see my cat smack me and try to bite me and get me to stop editing. All right, that's enough. That's enough. You're good. She's being sassy right now. She's very sassy. You're very sassy. All right, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go to sleep and go from there. But thanks for hanging out, dude, on the TikTok shop, on the TikTok studio. I'll catch you sometime. Give me a call when you want to chat about wedding stuff for your thing. I hope you get it all sorted out. All right? All right, I'm going to end the stream.